SHMACKEMAGOB.
SHMACKEMAGOB, and it's time for the news. And I want to thank Al Horta, who sent me that video. I guess it's his daughter saying SHMACKEMAGOB, and that was awesome. Thank you, Al. Anybody out there have a kid who wants to say SHMACKEMAGOB, I'll throw it in the intro of the video, or I'll even put you in the intro of the video. Send me a video of you saying SHMACKEMAGOB and give me your name so I'll give you a shout out. All right, and now for the news. Uriah Heep guitarist Mick has blasted Sharon Osbourne for removing the original drums and bass tracks from Ozzy Osbourne's first two albums, saying it's about as low as you can get. The 2002 re-release of Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman featured Faith No More drummer Mike Bordin and Metallica bassist Robert Trujillo, both then members of Ozzy's band. The controversial move was spearheaded by Sharon after Kerslake and Daisley sued Ozzy over royalties and songwriting credit. Box, who has played with Kerslake and Uriah Heep for 3.5 decades between 1971 and 2007, was asked in a new interview with Radio Forest if Lee ever mentioned anything to him about not getting the credit for the Ozzy albums. Mick responded, "Of course he did. It was a big bone of contention with him. Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. I think Sharon took off Bob and Lee for both those albums and put on Tommy Aldridge and whoever. It's just as low as you can get. Really, isn't it?" Yeah, it is. You know, I agree. I thought that was just so low of her to do that. And, you know, Sharon, I mean, you know what? I don't think it's the lowest thing she's done. I think the lowest thing she's done is kick Phil Soussan in the knee in front of Randy Castillo's casket at his funeral. Yes. Right in front of his coffin. She kicked him in the knee. I read this. Sharon Osbourne is a capital C. You know what I mean by C. All right. AC/DC's latest album, Power Up, has entered the Billboard 200 charts at number 1. It topped the Billboard charts. Not that I give a rat's ass about the Billboard and all that crap. But, yeah, man, in this day and age, you know, rock is dead. You know, take that, Gene Simmons. And it also topped the UK charts with the biggest first week tally of 2020 so far, notching up 62,000 chart sales. The legendary hard rockers have comfortably taken their place at the top of the 2020 leaderboard of fastest selling albums, overtaking Kylie Minogue, who racked up 55,000 charts sales of Disco just last week, and is this week's number 5. Celebrating the band's chart victory, AC/DC's Angus Young tells officialcharts.com a big thank you to everyone who put in their time, effort, and creativity to get Power Up to number 1. Also a big shout out to all our fans, old and new. You are, as always has been, our guiding inspiration. Power Up is AC/DC's first UK number 1 since 2010's soundtrack to Iron Man 2. The legendary hard rockers also topped the charts with 1980's Back in Black and 2008 Black Ice. All right, next story. Judas Priest still does not own the rights to its first two albums, Rock-A-Rolla and Sad Wings of Destiny. Rob Halford said that he would love to get them back. He'd like to get those masters, and he keeps going back to them now and then saying, look, what it's going to take, because they're important to us. And, you know, one day he'd feel like one day he'll own the masters. And speaking of those two albums, E1 released them on Record Store Day, and I'm going to name drop because I have to, because the people at E1 are so awesome. They send me these things. So I have Rock-A-Rolla, and the cover is embossed, 180 grams, sounds amazing. And this year they sent me Sad Wings of Destiny, which is also embossed. Amazing sounding, 45 RPM, unbelievable sounding. And I do hope one day that Rob does, well, Judas Priest gets them back in the Masters, because honestly, come on, man, they deserve it. And they, you know, I read the book. I have the book. Confess, awesome book. I was gonna do like a video about it, and maybe I still will in the future. But he talks about it in there, and he also talks about how Gull Records hardly ever paid them. They were starving. They hardly made any money, you know, being on that label. And now that they're big and making a lot of money, you know, Gull is like, nah, because we're making a lot of money off you now, just like we were back then. It's a damn shame. All right, next story. Michael Schenker has completed the recording of the brand new MSG album, Immortal, which will be released January 29th, 2021. And on Nuclear Blast, the band has released a lyric video for the first single, Drilled to Kill. I saw it. Was awesome. Amazing. Featuring Ralph Sheepers on vocals from Primal Fear. And man, I love me some Primal Fear. They are killer power metal. I was supposed to see them, but the damn pandemic came and the show was canceled. Very bummed. But man, what a great video. And in the video, Schenker and Derek Sherinian, ex-Dream Theater keyboardist, do a little duel in it, and it's pretty badass. It's just an awesome video, and you know, they engage in an exciting battle of guitar versus keyboards, and Ralph singing his ass off. Had to be part of the news. I love me some Michael Schenker. Shit. I traveled 5 hours to see him. What was it, like 2 years ago? When he had Graham Bond. He had all the singers there. And Macaulay and so on. But looking forward to that. It's badass. Check it out if you like. Drill to Kill, MSG. Awesome video. Okay, next story. Oh, I've been seeing this online all day today. The American Music Awards disses Eddie Van Halen by not mentioning Eddie Van Halen. I heard a clip of Eddie Trunk bitching about it, and a lot of people online bitching about it. Man, Eddie Trunk and everybody bitching about it, wake the fuck up already and stop giving these people the attention. You guys care about a show that doesn't feature any rock music. All they do is praise today's modern crap that's here today and gone later today. Okay? That's what you care about. You care about that. You care about the Grammys. You care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All of that shit is the enemy. You know what I said earlier about AC/DC being on top of the Billboard charts #1? Was it those shows that put it up there? Or the people? Us? Okay? Wake up already. It doesn't matter. Why do you give these people attention? Everybody that likes rock music, stop paying attention to these damn shows. I don't blame them for not mentioning Eddie Van Halen. I don't. Because that's not their niche audience. So Eddie Trunk, you can kiss my ass. And everybody else, you can kiss my ass. Because you care about what the people that don't care about your music think. You're all pickle whistlers. I don't care. I really don't care. If you want to do something, go out there and stop streaming and buy physical copies. Because streaming doesn't pay the artists. So all you people that bitch and you stream, you're the bitch. Anyway, next story. Kiss will perform a virtual Kiss 2020 Goodbye concert on New Year's Eve. I'm going to stop right here. Because tomorrow on Kiss Wednesday, I'm going to really talk about this. So tomorrow, tune in here, and I got a lot of thoughts about this. It's only a month and a half away, so let's see if Tommy Thayer recovers from his golf cart accident. Ouch, that had to smart. Ironically enough, the only thing Tommy got was a scab. That was brought to you from Vincent Kavanaugh. So, hey, that's it for the news. And if you want to donate, I got a PayPal below. And please subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. And I'll leave you with this. Another gem from Vincent Kavanaugh. Enjoy. See you tomorrow. For those that use social media, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And you can join the Almost Human 56 Facebook page. All links are in the description below. A lot of you been asking for it. SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Yes, many types of shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, you name it. Plus other stuff like shower curtains and bedspreads and mugs and socks and clocks, and oh, I can go on. But why should I? The link is below. Just click the link below in the description for all the SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Order yours now. SHMACKEMAGOB! Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on SPREAKER, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.
Looking for some new podcasts to listen to? Well, Rat Salad Review Network has plenty of shows to choose from. Like Rat Salad Review, where they discuss the latest rock and metal news, as well as interviews and albums. Album vs. Album, the King Diamond Podcast, with Wayne Noon, Greg Norgal, and sometimes this guy.
SHMACKEMAGOB!
Ralph Vieira is also on our network with the VIERA Vault. There's also Old Man Metal's Musings, where he discusses heavy metal and beer. Music is Life with Lou Mavs. The Right Opinion for those who love politics, a South Park podcast called Suck My Balls. The Infinite Fringe, a watch-along wrestling show called Beyond Bushido. Ex-Stradivarius guitarist, the Timo Tolkki podcast. And the Great Harry Barnett with I Don't Even Like Podcasts. So check out ratsaladreview.com or search Rat Salad Review on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more.